All right, this is the significant figures and calculations part. This will show you how to round your calculations. Just like in math class, like multiplication and division trump addition and subtraction, we mostly are doing multiplication and division in this class. So we're going to be we're going to learn both the addition and subtraction with the multiplication and division, but we're going to be using throughout the year mainly the multiplication and division. All right. So, a calculated answer cannot be more precise than the least precise measurement. Can you underline least precise measurement? All right. So we have a set of rules where we have to account for the number that is the least precise. So now we're going to start with addition and subtraction. Calculation should be rounded to the same number of decimal places. So you're going to focus on decimal places for the addition and subtraction. So this is a key. Decimal places as the measurement with the least number of decimal places. And I'm going to show you. All right, so you're going to need a calculator. So you can grab one in the bucket or use your phone. So we're going to actually put this into work with this example. On your calculators, can you add up these three numbers, the total mass of these three numbers, and tell me what your calculator says? So add up 2.40, 2.32, and 1.743. So I got 6 point. What was it? 6.63. And I don't know if it keeps going on or not. So in regular math class, you would just pick, or the teacher might say, always round your answers to 2 decimal places. With measurements in chemistry, since we added, or if we had subtracted, which number has the least number of decimal places? The first two. How many decimal places do they have? Our answer can only have 2 decimal places. So what would I round this answer to? There we go. If the 3 was a 5 or higher, you would round up to a 7. But since it's less, it's a 4 or less, you keep it at the 6. So what I like to do is, if I have a problem and I know that the number that has the least decimal places, there's only 2 decimal places, I underline the 2 decimal places, then I look off to the side to see if it's a 5 or higher. This is only for adding and subtraction. We always do some type of multiplication and division. So we're going to focus mainly on the next section. All right, so calculation should be rounded to the same number of significant digits. I'm going to just put sig figs as the measurement with the least number of sig figs. So this one is the one we're going to do mostly throughout the year. So instead of looking at the decimal places, you have to go by the number with the least sig figs. So we have a practice problem right here. Calculate the volume of a box whose sides are 3.4 meters by 2.04 meters by 4.7 meters. When we did the how to measure lab, this is length times width times height. This gives you volume. Think of it like a cube or some sort of cubic type of thing going on that has volume. So whatever you have length times width times height, that equals volume. So can someone multiply, or a couple people multiply these three numbers together and tell me what you get? 5992. So when the three numbers were multiplied, we got 32.5992. Bless you. Which number out of the three has the least sig figs? What's the least number of sig figs out of the three numbers? How many does 3.4 have? This one, the 2.04 has how many? 3, because that's a sandwich zero, Dylan. And then 4.7, how many does it have? So the least number of sig figs between all three of these numbers is 2. So we can only have 2 sig figs in our number. Only 2 sig figs. So I'm going to underline the first 2 sig figs that count. So what should our answer be? We can only have 2 sig figs. 32 or 33? 33. And this would be meters cubed because we had 3 meters that we multiplied. This rounds up. I'm going to make some practice problems just because there's a space. All right, let me make up some numbers. 1, 2, 3, 5 minus 23. And then let's say we have 205 times 0.045. Let's add both. Let's add these same numbers as well. So I'm just going to just put this one's going to be an add. This one's going to be a divide. All right. Let me fix this. All right, this is a divide. I don't know why I wrote divide like this, but that's division. So take out your calculator and calculate the answer for all 4 of these, and then we'll figure out how to round. So I'm going to take out my phone. Okay, the first one's subtraction. So I just made up these numbers. So this is what the calculator is giving me. All right, so just write down these answers. And let me make my dot bigger. So these are the answers, and this is a dot as well, decimal. There we go. These are the answers, but now we got to round them to the correct number of sig figs. We're focused on the least precise measurement. All right. So I'm writing in pencil. Don't write any of these down until I circle the correct one. Okay, let me find a pencil. Let's get a couple of answers, see if everyone got the same answer or different answers. So for this first one, what should we round our answer to? What do you guys think? What should we round our answer to? This is, 2 sig figs. All right. So that's what I'm going to write down what everyone thinks, and then I'll tell you which one of the answers is correct. So what do you think the answer should be, LeVay? So if we do 2 sig figs, then it would just be 12 there. Did anybody else, Eric? 1,200, like this?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody have a different answer? So if we look at addition and subtraction, we have to go by the least number of decimal places. Both of these numbers, do they even have any decimal places? No. So we can actually just leave it like this, as long as there's no decimal places. Yep. So there's no decimal places. So I'm going to put no decimal places. All right, let's go to the next one, which is multiplication. Do we focus on decimal places or the number of sig figs? Number of sig figs. So what should our answer be if we're focused on the measurement with the least number of sig figs? How many sig figs should our answer have? 2. This one has 3 sig figs. This one only has 2, so our answer can only have 2. So I'm going to underline right here the first 2 numbers that are significant. So it would just be 9.2. Number 3, it's going to be just like number 1. There's no decimal places, so we keep the answer as is. And the last one, it's going to be just like the second one. We need 2 sig figs. So I'm going to underline the first 2 sig figs that count, because this has 2 sig figs. So what should our answer be for the last one? How would we round it so there's only 2 sig figs? 4,600. Because this is 5 or higher, so you round up. There we go. Why didn't I put the decimal down?
That would make the 2 zeros behind it.
Yes, if I had put the decimal place, then I would have 4 sig figs. All right. So that is the end. Let me just double check. Yes, that is the end of significant figure calculation.